Welcome back to my channel Study Desk of Anand. So in this series of Python interview question and answer, interviewer may ask you whether Python support overriding functions. If yes, then write it using some Python code. So yes, Python does support the overriding of function, and how we can do that? Let's try to demonstrate that. Let's say I have a function called greetings. So I will just say greetings, and I am expecting two argument, name that user is passing, and second one is a greet message. So let's say greet. If user does not pass it, then I will default greet, I would say hello. And if it is pass certain greeting, so we will accept that. Now let me just demonstrate that. So we are first calling greeting method by passing the name only. So let's say what will be getting printed. So we can see that it prints hello John. Now I want to say something else. Like I wanted to call Namaste John. So we will be greeting by saying Namaste. So that we can see in the second uh, function call, it is overriding the functions with value which is passed instead of keeping the default. So this is how we can override the function. If user pass certain value, then that will be accepted. In second case that we can see, it is asking Namaste John. So that is overriding the value of greet by Namaste, and that is how it printed. If it is not pass, then default value which we are keeping here, greet, that can be pass, and it will be printed hello John. So this is helpful when we are like writing certain functions and we have a default value which supposed to be assigned in case of the value is missing. So this is how we can write, and there are other ways to do it using the like variable length argument that we can achieve the same exercise. Let's say I have a function called define greetings. Let's call as a greet 2, and we will be saying a star star, and I say arguments, and I will return the same thing. Let's say I will say return args of greet, and we can print this like this. So if we have a greet, then print this. So let me try this. So you can see that it prints since we are just expecting the greet keyword only, then it returns only key value. Let me try to print the values. So we can see that both the value, it is being passed and it is being printed here. So if I passing certain more values like we have seen in previous questions, so we can have more values we can pass, and this is how we can achieve the function overloading. So let me just pass some other key value pair here. So and then next call we can see that now we have a value hello John and 20. We can play with the message formatting the way we want, but this is how we can call the method or function, and we can pass different argument and we can override the function. So we have seen two ways. One, using like a default variable which we assigned and we can override, and the next one we can use the variable length argument and we can override the function. I hope you have understood the concept of overriding the function. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for next. Happy learning.